More Katawa Shoujo. Whoa, here we go. Act something. Dandelions. I had trouble getting to sleep that night, so the next morning finds me unexceptionally groggy. I briefly considered skipping class, but reminded myself that I was supposed to be a stronger person now. I get up like a good boy and put on my uniform, then make my way to the main school building without eating breakfast. I sit on my seat in class 3-3, waving a green to Misha and Shuzune like I do every morning, and let the day wash over me. God, why is this except the music's like the lowest. How is it so loud? This is ridiculous. Okay, that's even louder. What? Why OBS? Why do you make this music so loud? I don't understand. Why do you make this music so loud? Why? Why is this so loud? It doesn't need to be this loud. Why? Poor K. Why is this so loud? I don't understand at all. Just don't be that loud. Can I turn on the sound mixer? Will that help anything? Holy crap, that actually does. Oh my god. We did it. Turn on the sound mixer. Okay, we figured it out, boys. Alright, back to the game. The afternoon classes are as longer than those in the morning. This is true regardless of whether I count by the minute or by the number of doodles drawn on my notebook. Today I'm especially distracted as I keep thinking about Rin. Okay, we could probably afford to make this slightly louder. I think that's reasonable. Did I manage to properly tell her that I want to get better? Did she understand a word of what I was saying? I can go out at the kiss we shared and what it means. She was so out of her mind, maybe it means nothing. But we've been getting closer lately. What does that mean? I think about Rin more and more nowadays. I wonder if she thinks about me. The ringing of the bell was making me flinch, and I realized I realized I haven't been paying attention to the latter half of class at all. I look at the assortment of sketches traveling up and down the margins of my notebook, the only thing I got done in the last hour. Feeling vaguely disappointed in myself, I pack up and get to the hallway. Rin is standing right outside the door, her presence stopping me in my tracks as soon as I spot her. Her posture is relaxed as always, but I suddenly feel like I just ate a crowbar. I'm having a hard time beating her gaze. She doesn't seem to have any trouble looking at me, but those dark eyes are making me feel flustered. For some reason. It's hard to look straight at her, so I turn my face away a little. I don't know what one should say in this kind of situation. Then again, I rarely know what to say to Rin in any given situation. Hi. Hello. Try to get rid of the awkwardness in my voice and invoke a more natural way of speaking. I suddenly worry about where I should put my hands. It feels like they're in the way somehow. How are you feeling? You were pretty out of it yesterday. I'm okay. What do you mean yesterday? You don't remember? She tilts her head a little bit to the side like a bird, looking somewhat confused. Remember what? I have pretty bad memory. About yesterday. What about yesterday? I came to see you and I don't remember that kind of thing happening. Well, isn't this convenient? She really doesn't remember. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but I feel disheartened all the same. I remember that I promised to show you one place, though. Did that happen for real? Maybe I just think that I remember that, and I really don't. No, that was real too. Okay, you want to go there? Now? Yeah. Well, sure, why not? Is it far? It's not. Together we walk downstairs and then outside. The usual summer day of whirling cicadas and all greets us. It's immensely hot, and without the air conditioning the classrooms offer, I start sweating immediately. We start along the tree-lined path that leads towards the dorms. The cherry trees offer shade with the sunlight blinking through the holes in the canopy. The light creates a chaotic pattern of shadows dappled with bright places where the beams hit the pavement. Rin's eyes are wandering in every direction but mine. I get the feeling that it's intentional. She leads me to the back gate once again, taking us through it into the forest beyond. And before dropping the temperature and the drastically reduced levels of light, like you'd feel like the forest is swallowing us into its cavernous belly. We head uphill along the same path as last time, snaking around trees and boulders over roots and rocks, past wild undergrowth. Birds sing somewhere in the woods, soloists for the humming background music of the treetops. We go past a small clearing with the big maple that is now called the worry tree. The climb steepens, then becomes easier again. I just stop a few times to catch my breath, then hurry after Rin, who doesn't stop to wait for me. Soon I'm out of breath again. Suddenly the trees end and we emerge from the forest. The boundary of the woods is sharp and abrupt, as though a line had been drawn to mark it. The hill continues to climb a little further ahead, but from here to the top is a rocky meadow, patches of grass and small bushes that look like they are growing straight from the rock. We soon reach the highest point with the forest behind us, and the view to every direction opening in front of our eyes. The city lies below and away, lazily reveling in the quiet afternoon mood. We can see pretty far from here, and the vista is beautiful. I wonder how high up we are. I breathe the fresh air, and I breathe the fresh air and feel my heart rate slowly going back down. I think I might have overdone it a bit. A higher pulse is dangerous for me, and I'm feeling fine right now. The wind picks up, ruffling my hair, causing the trees below us to sway, and makes the grass undulate in waves as the breeze sweeps across the hilltop. Sun shines from the open skies upon us, a few clouds passing by to shadow it. What was painful heat before is now gentle warmth. I take a good look around. The hilltop is pretty in the way nature often is, unplanned harmony found in the natural arrangement of things. The most striking feature is the abundance of small yellow flowers. They're literally everywhere in this small meadow. I can't help commenting on it. Wow, a lot of flowers. Those are supposed to be flowers. Okay, okay, game. Yeah, do you know this kind? They will fly away. Yeah, dandelions. There are not many of them at school because they cut the grass so often. Nobody cuts the grass up here. The fragile-looking flowers will soon turn white and fluffy like cotton, and the wind will carry their seeds away. See, in the U.S., dandelions are considered a nuisance, but in Japan, they like dandelions, apparently, because Japan. I crouch down and look at one tiny flower, silently basking in the sunlight. There's not a hint of white yet, so I was waiting for its time to be fulfilled. I brush my fingers against the delicate yellow petals, feel the soft texture in my fingertips. It feels nostalgic somehow. I hear Rin approach from behind and stand back to face her. She has a weird look in her face. Something on your mind? I don't know, it's just... You look so sad at the time and become upset so easily. And it makes me confused. I don't really remember much about yesterday except you came to my room, and that might be because of me. And if it's so, I think I know that's why. Because I'm not talking to me, you might be the same. As it'd be sad that I don't play on the I'll talk about others. Emmy always said I tell him strange. I talk to her. Things that I saw. It's not be strange, but it makes it just things feel more new, strange, colorful. It's not a good word, but maybe you understand my way, not things. So I want to say something I don't really know how, and words are not the same as thoughts because something goes wrong on the way out. It's not like the thoughts are really the thing I should be saying. It's more like the idea of the thought or the feeling of the idea or the feeling or really of any of those either, because there's no word for it unless I invent a new one, which is not really useful. So I've been thinking of doing things is better than saying so. Maybe because yesterday I took those pills, it's been a little strange. I might have done something that I shouldn't have done. So I don't know if it would be any better. I hear to say that there's no telepathy. There's but I think it'd be terrible and useful at the same time. But right now I couldn't mind because I understand so easy. It's not understanding thought. Oh boy, that was fun. I grasp her shoulder and squeeze hard to make her stop. I don't have the capacity to take that all in at once. Rin shuts up instantly. Take a breath. I'm not upset. Why would I be? I'm just a little confused, but it's alright. I know I was making a face she doesn't like again. Maybe I've been thinking about yesterday at the time. Maybe I looked weird. I wish I had a mirror with me at all times. No need to get it all said at once. I'll listen, even if you talk slower. It just came out. Sorry. I'm okay now. I just wanted to say something. I didn't mean that much. It's weird, isn't it? She looks at me with a surprisingly timid expression. One I haven't seen before. I can't help but laugh a little. Yeah, it's weird. You're a pretty weird person, but there's nothing wrong with that. Thanks for being worried about me, but I'm going to get better. I told you that yesterday, but I guess you don't remember that either. I don't. I wonder what else I forgot. Hopefully nothing important than my own name. That'd be terrible. Well, you kissed me. I did? Yeah, you did, on the lips. I try to sound as matter of fact as I can, but I worry I might be blushing again. Did you kick me? No, why would I do that? It's all good, right? It's okay, right? I didn't forget my name. Yeah, it's okay. I wish I was more suave so that I could come with a better follow-up to that, but nothing comes to mind. It's a good thing that Rin has more to say. It makes me feel relieved somehow. I think I should say I'm sorry. I'm really bad with people. Some things are hard to understand, like jellyfish. Do you understand jellyfish? I guess not. People are like jellyfish to me. I don't understand. Now it's her turn to make a face I don't really like seeing. I've never really had friends. Okay, this choice, I think it actually matters, so. Okay. This is a choice that actually matters. So you can choose between what about me and what about Emmy. I'm thinking like, okay. Alright, where is this? Okay, nope, not this one, not this one, not this. Oh, this one? Yes, this one. Okay, Rin in her own image, dandelions. Basically, if you choose what about me, it leads to a more Rin-centric route. If you choose what about Emmy, it leads to a more Emmy-centric route. And because we're in the Rin route, we should probably save that one. Nah, I'm your friend, for one. I mean, think about it. We already talked to each other a lot, and we've even gotten upset at each other and then forgiven each other for it. That's what they call friendship. It's really nice of you to say that. I have always been able to tell everything to pencils and paint and paper. They're my best friends. It's harder with people. I have to use words. That is hard for me. Yeah, I know. You told me about how you forget. Rin nods me wordlessly, and I dare to attempt showing a little encouraging smile. I hope I do it properly. She doesn't respond in any way. I feel really glad. The distance Rin puts between herself and everything else has made me feel really uneasy since I met her. If we become real friends, I'm sure I could understand her more. I'm sure that this way we can close the gap of understanding between us. My thoughts don't transmit to Rin. She seems lost deep in thought, wandering amid the sea of yellow flowers covering the grassy hilltop. It's just as well. Time passes, the breeze making the taller grass sway gently in time with the wind. Rin hums a little song to herself so quietly that I can't tell what it is. If it's even anything at all. A stronger gust sweeps over the hilltop, and the sounds of the trees and the wind buries the song away. I check my watch more out of habit than anything else. It's 4:30 right now, on this Saturday afternoon. Rin looks into the distant horizon with the odd dark stare of hers, as if she were looking at nothing at all. Her pupils are dark and quiet like a pair of deep, still ponds. You're going to become better, right? Sure. Me too, I'm going to talk to that friend of the teacher and ask her to put my stuff in her place and work hard to get that all done. I decided that just now, but I think I know it all along. I've had this feeling for a long time now that I'm going to change, even if I hate it and don't want it. Even if I wanted to, I would change. Like, I'm not even enough the way I am. I think this could be a good way to do it because it's like a straight line. Like, I've learned all the things in my life so far just for this. It's just art. It's the only thing I really know. I'm going to do so it's good and that I'm not afraid at all. I feel like I always do. Is that weird? No, not at all. I close my eye and give in to the irresistible sensation that's been growing inside me all week long. I float up towards the surface of my own life. The pressure of being underwater slowly diminishes, the weightless sensation becomes stronger. I break the surface of the water, lifting my head into the sunlight, and inhale deeply, breathing in fresh air as if for the first time in a long while. My lungs full of oxygen, I open my eyes to see Rin's peaceful, determined face. We walk down the slope carefully and slowly to avoid falling down, Rin in the lead and me a few steps behind. Rin surely can do this. Even if she can't, she's going to pull through. I'm sure that I can keep my head above water too, from now on. The sun sets behind our backs, setting the world ablaze in its orange glow. I keep watching the back of the redhead girl descend the paths a few steps ahead of me. If it's only this much, the distance between us is definitely within my reach. Is that the end of the... That's the end of the second arc, I believe. This begins Act 3, Distance. And with the end of the arc, I believe that will be a good time to end for today. We will be back tomorrow for more Gatawa Shoujo. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all later. Hopefully. Yes, hopefully.